Hey folks, it's Jeremy from Big Polar Jar Barbecue, and for all my meataholics today, we are going to do a stuffed tri-tip. Let me show you what we got going on here. We got your tri-tips, some mozzarella cheese, got some portobello mushrooms, pesto. I got a jar of pesto. If you like a homemade one, you can make one of those too. An onion, a couple bell peppers, like the red and green, gives a little variety in color. Some pepperoncinis, some butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter for the frying pan, and some butcher twine. So when you cut the tri-tip, I'm not going to butterfly it. I want to make a pocket in it, so we're going to cut it lengthwise down the middle because I don't want the cheese to come out when I put the cheese in there. I don't want it to melt out. So we're just going to make a pocket out of it. Don't cut it all the way through. And the further you bring the pocket back, the better you're going to be. And when you're done, you're going to have a pocket that looks like that so you can stuff everything in there. And now we're going to season it with some garlic powder, salt, and cracked black pepper. So generously, we're going to add a garlic powder on here. You want a nice layer all over the whole top and bottom. Then we're going to add the salt. Like I said, nice and generous over the whole top and bottom. And cracked black pepper. And next I'm going to chop everything up. Alright folks, now I got 2 tablespoons of butter going in the pan here. Make sure it's kind of coated all over the bottom. And that's going to melt down. And now to that, we're going to add the mushrooms, peppers, and onions. And we're going to cook them down. And the next thing, I'm going to be putting the pesto and the tri-tip, some mozzarella cheese, and all this stuff cooked down with the pepperoncinis. Now we're going to add the pesto. We're going to try and cover both sides with it. Don't forget, you're tying this up. You're going to have all the veggies in it. So you don't want to put too much in it because you don't want it to leak out. Once we coat both sides with the pesto, we're going to put the mozzarella cheese on it, on the bottom. Then we'll add the vegetables, put 3 more slices of mozzarella cheese on top, and then tie it up.
What's that you're putting on there?
Pepperoncinis. Now we're going to add the peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Now I didn't cook them all the way through. You want them to be crunchy because don't forget, you're going to smoke this. So they'll be too soft if you cook them all the way through. So now when we tie the butcher knot, I see a lot of people do separate strings here and cut 5 pieces. You're going to leave it together. You want it long. You're going to I did one already so it holds the meat together. You're going to slide it under. Bring it up. Now, you have 2 fingers. You have the one end, another hand. What you're going to do is you turn your hand, spread your 2 fingers, pull the string through, tie it down tight, and then just twist it around and it locks it in. Alright folks, as you can see, I got one fully tied. The other one, I got all the veggies and everything in it. I'm going to tie it. Tonight I'm going to put them in some foil in a 2.5 size gallon bag. And I'm going to put them in the fridge. They're going to sit overnight, and tomorrow we'll be throwing them on the smoker. Alright folks, we're at my dad's house today. I put the tri-tips down. I actually stuck them in rib rack holder, so the slits at the top so nothing melts out, the cheese stays in there. They're all tied up, and we got a couple pieces of apple and a small piece of hickory on it. And stay tuned, I'll be cutting them to them next when they're all done. Alright, so we just took the tri-tip roast off the smoker, and we're cutting into it now. Obviously you can see the nice smoke ring on it. We're going to get to the stuck part. My dad's cutting it since I'm at his house. He has the privilege of cutting it. Oh, that looks good. Alright, and we're just going to give it a try now. I'm going to give this piece a little taste here. That's good. So let me give my dad a shot. What do you think about it? Think it's good?
Number one.
So thanks for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe.